Please get the test out for Module 7 so that we can go over that. I have to admit, it's, in my opinion, got some of the hardest questions in the entire book in this test. You are supposed to define interphase. You should have said something about, you could have said homeostasis. You could have said when the cell is not in reproduction, something like that. Karyotype is something about a picture of the chromosomes matched up with their homologous chromosome. Something about that. Diploid cell, you should have said something about the cell that has homologous pairs of chromosomes. Gametes, you could have said reproductive cells, you could have said haploid cells, something like that. Okay? Virus, hopefully you said something about a non-living thing that has genetic material, something like that. Okay. I'm thinking here, and is a real pain, but you know, you didn't have to say that part. Number 2, it says, what factors besides genetics play a role in determining the characteristics of a person? You guys tell me. Good. Spiritual, environmental. Thank you very much. Okay, and then number 3, you're to identify the stage of mitosis represented by each picture and then list the stages in their proper order. So what is A? Anaphase. What is B? Prophase. What is C? Telophase. And what is D? Metaphase. Very good. Now, please, I hope you listed them in their correct order. So somebody raise your hand and list them for us. Who wants to do it? You want to do it, Megan?
Sure. Prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, number 4. A cell's DNA consists of 12 pairs of homologous chromosomes. What is its diploid number? Christian, I saw your hand up before. You want to give me the diploid number?
24.
Very good. And what is its haploid number?
12.
Good. Very good. Okay. Number 5. 3 cells that each has a diploid number of 32 goes through mitosis. How many cells result? First tell me that, class.
6.
Good, 6. And how many total chromosomes does each cell have?
16.
32, because it's going through mitosis. If it was going through meiosis, the answer would be different. Yes?
What if you got like half of the first part right and the second part wrong?
Take half off, please. Oh boy. 15. Hang on just a sec. 15 is a good question. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. All right. Let's see. So number 5 we said was you ended up with 6 cells with 32 chromosomes in each because it was mitosis. Number 6, 3 cells that each has a diploid number of 32 go through meiosis. How many cells result? Okay, well, if you started with 3, you end up with 4 cells after each meiosis, right? So that would be 12. And how many total chromosomes? That would be 16. If you guys missed both of those, you may want to, go back and study this and take it again, because those were hard. It gets harder, in my opinion. Number 7, which resembles mitosis most? Meiosis 1 or meiosis 2?
Meiosis 2.
Good. Number 8, a haploid cell with duplicated chromosomes turns into 2 haploid cells with no duplicated chromosomes. Did it go through mitosis, meiosis 1, or meiosis 2?
Meiosis 2.
Yes. Meiosis 2, because it started as a haploid cell, so it had already gone through meiosis 1. Number 9, a diploid cell with duplicated chromosomes turns into 2 diploid cells with no duplicated chromosomes. Which did it go through?
Mitosis.
Mitosis. Number 10, a single, I don't envy whoever wrote this test. This was hard. Number 10, a single diploid cell goes through meiosis. Only 1 useful gamete is produced. Is it a male or female?
Female.
Good. Number 11, what does a vaccination do to make a person immune to a virus?
Stimulates your body.
Good. It stimulates a memory response, doesn't it? So it stimulates your body to have a memory response the next time it sees it. And I just want to tell you that if you study immunology, which is really exciting, in my opinion, it's really cool stuff, how our body fights. But if you study it, that's actually what it's called, is a memory response. That's the technical terminology for that. So that's what a vaccination does, is it elicits a memory response. Number 12, what two kinds of genetic material are found in viruses?
DNA and RNA.
Very good. Okay, number 13, a strand of transfer RNA has the following nucleotide sequence: adenine, uracil, guanine. Am I in the right place? Yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah.
What codon in mRNA, it just seemed like such a shift. I'm sorry. What codon in mRNA attracts this strand of transfer RNA? So what would be the RNA other side of this?
Uracil, adenine, and cytosine.
Okay, so UAC, just to keep it real clear. Okay? We good? Yes?
What if you got only one of them wrong?
Take off a third. Okay. Let's see. 14. Part of the mRNA strand has the following nucleotide sequence, and it gives you that. How many amino acids does this part of the strand code for?
3.
3, because there's 9 of them, and there's 3 for each amino acid, so this would code for 3. Number 15. What DNA sequence produced the mRNA sequence given in the problem 14? So your answer should have been T, C, G, G, C, T, I did that wrong, didn't I? Did I do it right? 14. I'm trying to sit here and do it in front of you. Hang on. I want to make sure I give you the right answer. A, C, G, G, C, T, A, T, T. So I gave it to you right, didn't I? I thought I did it wrong. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to. I did do it wrong. Good. So my brain wasn't just, it was screeching, going, wrong. I'm going, wait a second. So thank you. I did do it wrong. Okay, thank you. All right, now, each problem, we're doing this differently than he did. He would have basically given you 3 points per problem, but then like the problem where you missed half, he would want, each one would be 3 points. Let's make everything on the test worth 5 points. So A is worth 5, B is worth 5, C is worth 5, okay? And that way if you missed a half, you take off 2.5. And you always round in your own favor. If that's all you missed, you really only take off 2 points that way. But if you missed 2 halves, then you would take off the full 5. Okay? We okay? All right, let's put that away.